In today with the tracks that referring to a lot of black stuff anyway. So because we just had the other day the US and Africa's summit, that was out there. I'm looking at different commentary that was being put out there, and a major concern, not concern. It is a refreshing to hear the African community now kicking back. Let's have a look. The US wants to get tied to relationships with Africa because it's been abused over the past 50 years. Yeah, they've instigated so many civil wars, and their companies have made so much from the resources of Africa. Not only in the past 50 years, but they were part of the League of Nations. The country of Liberia is actually a colony of the USA. Yeah, so don't get it twisted. USA has been sneaking into the politics from the 1900s. They've been delving in the Caribbean, taking the mic, disturbing places like Cuba, mashing up Haiti. They've been part of the actual annihilation of Haiti. So they are coming in like they're they're telling off Africa for working with Russia and working with China. Now the reality of the show is that China. I'm not condoning. I think we should own everything ourselves as Black African people. You know what I mean? That's my personal belief. But whatever the deal is, as far as I'm concerned, USA is trying to point to everybody else while they do it to us. It's going, do them over for the crimes of abusing you, but it's okay for us to abuse you. The reality show is the desire of the League of Nations, which it was originally called before we see anything. So I don't believe it still comes together, which is like the G7 summit. It's their priority to keep Africa down. Now it's amazing how the UN is talking to Africa as Africa. You know what I mean? Whenever they talk about the negative side of Africa, they talk about Sub-Sahara Africa is behind the Northern Africa. So they always separate us as an African nation. But what's scary is that basically Africans are almost running away from Africa. Without a strong Africa, you can't have a strong diaspora. I was listening to some of the commentary, and that's a very, very major point. I look at Afro-Caribbeans, Afro-Latinos, you know what I'm saying? Afros, Americans, and Afro-Americans is only 6% of the slaves went to America. Let's be real. Over 90% was spread over the Caribbean and South America. We've signed off on the wipe out of our memories and records of the continual genocide against our communities. At the same time, when the US gets a billions of dollar loan, it's interest free. When the African nation gets a loan, it's got major interest on it. Come on, guys, let's smart beans. The gatekeepers have messed up black countries. You know what I mean? Let's be real. You know what I mean? The corruption, the loud companies that come in there, take the backhand. We have destroyed black on black crime, they would call it. But it's time, and the phrase was raised a lot, and it's something which is an uncomfortable word. Pan-Africanism. Is that something that we as Christians entertain? But the question is, what does it mean? So I thought, let me look at a basic meaning for it. Pan-Africanism was an attempt to create a sense of brotherhood and collaboration among people of African descent, whether they lived inside or outside of Africa. That's just black people uniting. But Pan-Africanism is something that we're scared of, a word that we need to shut down. Do we go on a pulpit and say, we need to be promoting Pan-Africanism, we need to promote black pride, black togetherness? Whether you're African, Afro-Latino, Afro-Caribbean, Afro whatever you are, we're from the same boat. Oh, that's a really bad way of putting it, Definitely the Afro slaves, literally. But we're from the same people, we're kinfolk. And that's something which the church, the colonized church, has not promoted. So it's not a narrative which is something that's shouted out in this country, and it's something that we need to push. We need to be Pan-African. We need to promote this, be proud of this phrase, Pan-Africanism. I'm not saying everybody involved in Pan-Africanism is legit. I'm not saying they're all going to heaven. But it's okay for nations to be coming up together and actually destroying the land. It's so hypocritical how Qatar got treated. You know what I mean? European people continue pushing, oh, we're more civilized than them and we're more ahead of people. Like, who the heck they're talking to? All they've done is stolen and thieved. And the USA is treating Africa as one clump. Like you guys are numpties. Come on, man. This time is over. This time is over. And it's great to hear this. But the reality show is that, you know, they just came for, you know, one of the guys described the US and African summit as a photo op for the USA. So hopefully to keep their relationships in place. Man needs to cut some ties off. Cut it off. You know, and you know, I'm not saying like tomorrow, Roger, you need to get your pack your bags and pick a spot in Africa. It don't work like that, people. Just really doesn't work like that. But I want a stronger black people. Because at the moment we're bottom of the barrel, we're treated like bottom of the barrel, and not only the economies. And this is what I'm saying to you. If you feel that things are better now, really have a good look. It could be seen better, but it could be way worse. Look at what our children got access to. Look at what they're trying. But this is a question I put out there. So yeah, should we really push this Pan-Africanism, or you know what I mean, it's United Nations? But I do believe a strong Africa is a strong black diaspora around the world. Just like a strong China, a strong Asia, a strong Japan, a strong South Korea, is strong for the Asian community. A strong pride in ourselves. You know what I mean? We should know, if you're Bantu or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You should know. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Our history just gets eliminated, but we know about the Druids. We know about, you know what I mean, Gaelic being Gaul. You know what I'm saying? Being all these tribes, but we don't know about our own tribes. Come on, people, man. Let's fix it, man.
Devil's down in trouble, man. I understand with the double edge. Here's the truth, cross the line. If he falls, cut you off.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy.